In this video, you will learn how to add text in CapCut. You will create and explore some amazing effects and style your text like a pro. Let's get into the video. I'm just going to add a background image for this tutorial. To add text, click on the text icon below, then click on Add Text. Type out your text. Below your text, you can see some tabs: font, style, effects, animation, and bubble. You can click on style to style your text right away. But before that, let's learn something on the preview window. You can see some icons on the corners of a white border around your text. The icon at the top right corner opens the style menu, so you click on it to edit or style your text. The icon at the bottom right corner is what you will use to resize your text and rotate your text. While you are rotating your text, you can see it shows the angle of rotation at the top of the preview menu. The icon at the bottom left corner allows you to duplicate or copy your text. So you can see it has duplicated the text. And finally, you can use the icon at the top left corner to delete a text. Next, you will learn how to style your text. Select your text and open the style menu. Here you can change the color of your text, size, opacity, and so much more. To change the size of your text, drag to increase or decrease the size of your text. You can also drag to increase or decrease the opacity of your text. You can change the color of your text. You can also add stroke to your text. Click on the stroke, select a stroke color, and then increase or decrease the thickness. You can also add glow effect to your text. Select the glow color and then increase or decrease the intensity. You can also increase or decrease the range. Let me select a brighter color so that you can see it well. Alright, so let me cancel it, and then let's look at background. You can add background to your text. Select the background color. You can adjust the opacity of the background as well, and then you can also adjust the corner radius. You can make it curve or sharp. You can adjust the height and then the width of the background, and also the Y offset and then the X offset. Okay, there is this different type of background I wanted to look at. To explain this, I would like to demonstrate by adding another line of text so that we can see the difference. So let's head back and let's select the other type of background so that you can see the difference. So you can see how this one looks like. So basically that is the difference between these two background types. You can also add shadow to your text. Select the shadow color and then you can adjust the opacity of the shadow. You can adjust the blur of the shadow, then increase or decrease the distance of the shadow. You can also change the angle of the shadows. You can also add curves to your text, so you can adjust the angle of the curve. The next thing we'll talk about is spacing. Under the spacing, you can scale your text. You can also add spacing in between characters. You can also add spacing in between the lines. And on top, you also have some alignment properties: left align, center align, right align, and so on. The next thing we'll talk about is bold and italic. So you can actually bolden your text, italize it, or underline it. You also have inbuilt effects or styles here that you can choose from. If you don't want to style your text from scratch, you can choose any from this. So you have nice inbuilt styles here, some with backgrounds, some with strokes, and so much more. Next, to change your font style, you can click on font. There are several font styles you can choose from. You can also download and import an external font. To import an external font, you click on Add Font. You can see I've already imported an external font. Check out my video on how to download and import an external font. Now let's talk about animations. We have in, out, and loop animations. In animation is how the text behaves when it is appearing on the screen. Out animation is how the text behaves when it is disappearing from the screen. And then loop animation just keeps looping through an animation as long as you specify it. We'll see all this in action in a second. Select in animation and you can choose any animation you want. You can also select the time duration for the animation. Click on out and you can also select any out animation you want. You can also adjust the time duration for the out animation. Let's play the video and you see how it looks like. Alright, let's look at loop animations in action. Choose the loop animation of your choice. You can also adjust and choose how fast or slow you want the loop animation to be. To better demonstrate loop animations, let's head to the timeline. Increase the length of the text and you will realize that the animation keeps looping or repeating for as long as the text exists. That's how loop animations work. Next, you can also access some inbuilt effects. Next to the Style tab, there are several effects you can choose from, and there are several categories of effects. Explore and see what's nice for you. Next to the Animations tab, you also have the bubble effect or templates. There are some nice effects here that you can add to your project. Explore and see what's nice for you. And that is the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, then you are likely to enjoy my other videos. Check out my playlist on how to edit in CapCut and watch all the videos. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.